Welcome to day 9 of the CYP 60-day challenge. This week is all about career goals. The number one thing that people come to me for in terms of coaching and support is that they want advancement in their careers. They want the thing that they do every day to be aligned with their purpose, with their vision, with their joy, with their passion. And so this week I put together several resources that I use with my clients to help you get some clarity and some direction around your career goals. We're going to start with figuring out what is the sweet spot between our passion, the way that we work well, and what we need in order to have the quality of life that we want. There's a nexus point between those three things, between what you are passionate about. And what I mean by that is, what kind of change do you want to be a part of? What do you want to spend your day doing and advancing? What kind of work lights you up? Where do you get lost in the work and you feel excited about it, passionate about it, either because it taps into your skill set, because it is centered around a cause or a mission that is really important to you. But first, figuring out what is the type of work that you want to do, what lights you up, what allows you to be the best at who you are. That is going to be what we're going to explore first. That's the first point of the nexus. The second is, what kind of work environment helps you thrive? We have a lot of different options nowadays. You can do a 9 to 5. You can work on your own. You can be a part of a big team. You can travel. You can be an entrepreneur. You can work for somebody else if you'd like some structure. There are a lot of different ways in which we can work. And so figuring out what is the way, what is the environment, what's the culture that really supports you and helps you thrive in the work environment, helps you be successful in your work. That's the second point that you're going to look at. And the third is, what do you need to have the quality of life that you want? What kind of compensation? What kind of benefits? What's necessary for you to live well? Now, figuring out that formula takes a little bit of work. First, you should figure out what your expenses are. You document all of your expenses. You look at all of the things that you're paying out every day, all of your bills. You look at how much money you want for discretionary spending. And then you figure out how much you want to put in savings. So all of that, how much you spend, how much you want to save, and your discretionary dollars, that makes up what it is that you want to generate every week. Then you have to look at now what it is you make. So you look at a salary, and you minus healthcare benefits and 40% for taxes and whatever is left over in that chunk after that, after you pay into 401k or retirement if you're working for a business, or life insurance or healthcare, any of those things. Once you deduct all of those things, the base salary minus healthcare, retirement, 401k, minus 40% for taxes on average, that leftover needs to match the amount of money that you need to live every month in order to be successful and to thrive. In addition to that, you want to look at things like benefits. And so do you need health insurance, or is that something that you get through a partner? Do you need vacation days? Do you want to have a flexible work environment? So all of those things fall under the bucket of your quality of life, the kind of benefits, the kind of salary that you need in order to have the quality of life that you're interested in. And so it is the center of these 3 points: your passion, the thing that lights you up, that taps into your skill set, the work environment that you thrive in, the way in which you work in order to be successful, and the level of compensation and benefits that you need in order to live the quality of life that you want. The center point of that is the type of role that you're going to be looking for. And so in the resource that you're going to get today for the CYP 60-day challenge, you are going to have a form where you can fill that out and start to brainstorm out what do those different areas look like and what types of roles align with those things. This week's handout is a 2-parter. So the first part is you're going to get clear on that. What is the type of career? What's the role? Or maybe what's the assignment in your current position that can get you closer to the nexus of those 3 points? The second is determining where you are now, your current job, your current role, your current assignments, and this ideal role that you're starting to flesh out for yourself, this career that you're really excited about, this position in your current employment that you really want to go for, or new assignments that you want to take on. That's your desired state. So there's your current state, where you currently are, and your desired state, the place that you want to be in your career. And then there's the gap in the middle. between where you are and where you want to be. Now, this sounds familiar from the work that we did in tuning into who we are and tuning out the noise, right? We always need to figure out where we are, where we want to go, and what's the gap, and start working towards that gap. So the first step before we work towards the gap is to figure out what is in that gap. And so today you're going to identify what are the skill sets that you need? What are some of the experiences that are necessary to move you from here to here? If you're currently here in your job, in your career, in your role, in the level of assignments that you have in your portfolio, but you want to be here, I imagine that there are some skill sets that you're going to need in order to both get the job and then be amazing when you're at that job. And so that's part 2 of what you're going to explore today in your CYP 60-day challenge resource, is you're going to look at those 2 points and figure out what are the skills and the experiences that you need to master in order to get that job and then be great once you're there. So those are 2 things you're going to explore today. Those are your challenges. You're going to figure out what is the nexus and what is the gap. Using that information for the rest of the week, then we're going to dig into creating a plan for you to get from here to there in your career. If you are interested in getting these tools, you can go onto our bio and click on the 60-day challenge link. You can look at the comments. We're going to have that there as well. If you missed any of the challenges before, you can go onto our website at craftingyourpath.com. There you'll be able to download the videos and the tools from the days that you missed. Now, we only have 8 up at a time. So if there are any up there, if they're missing, if you missed a day early on in the challenge and you want to access it, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter and you will get access to all of the handouts and all of the videos for all 60 days. It is a free newsletter. We just want to make sure that we have the opportunity to connect with you and so that you can get access to free resources. So you're going to go on, fill out the form, let us know what you think. Go onto our Facebook page, put some comments in, let us know how this journey is working out for you. And then we'll see you tomorrow where we'll start to dig into, now that you know what you need to get from here to there, let's create a plan to do it. So I'll see you here tomorrow. Bye.